She redhead and that redhead.
Me and me.
No, you.
Okay. Okay, this is another like kind of morbid dream. It's kind of touching on the like lucid dreaming.
Okay.
But it's more of like a sleep paralysis kind of thing where like I realize that like I'm dreaming and like there's these creatures, they're like charred corpses crawling along my walls and like all around my room with like there's like burnt flesh like coming off and it was like they were like crawling up the edge of my bed and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yay. And you're in your bed, dreaming that you're in your room and that there's creatures all crawling on the wall.
Yes, and like,
Okay.
it's, like I know that it's like a dream and I like can't.
Who has had the experience like this of what we would call sleep paralysis here in your bed?
I'm so happy I haven't. I'm so happy I haven't. Oh, God.
This kind of question comes up in every single one of these because it's common. We have it. It's actually more common for children to have sleep paralysis
It's gotta be
than
the
adults,
worst.
but we've all mostly had it. And if you haven't, if you weren't one of those people who raised your hands, it probably will happen to you
No.
before you go. This is such an interesting phenomenon. The psychologists, who are just pure scientists, call it hypnagogic or hypnopompic hallucination and dismiss it as a phenomenon that I'm about to explain. I happen to have a great belief about what's happening in this that's beautiful and spiritual in nature and an explanation of why it's all been accompanied by scary dark stuff. And I'm going to just hopefully rock your world.
Yay.
When we go into REM sleep, which is that rapid eye movement sleep, which is the deepest stage of, well, sort of the deepest stage of sleep, but the stage of sleep where we're actually having vivid dreams, what's happening in the brain is you are reliving your day. This is why so many dreams you have are often of things that have happened during the day, because your brain is going over every single piece of data that has come into it to clean it off, to take the stuff that's important and turn it into short-term memory, to take the stuff that's irrelevant and throw it away, because it's irrelevant. It doesn't actually throw it away, it just puts it deep down. If you didn't do this, you wouldn't be able to wake up the next day and collect more data, because your desktop of your brain would be so full of data you'd start hallucinating. And if you've ever stayed up for more than 1 or 2 nights without sleep, you will start to hallucinate. And that's because there's too much stuff up there that the brain is holding on to. And you've said this, but I'm hearing that, and I hear the doorbell even though I'm not done. Yeah, I'm going to go on for a while here. This is going to be a long one. That's happening. In order to protect you from running around the room and acting all this stuff out, your brain paralyzes your body. And when you are in REM sleep, you can't move. Only you don't know it because guess what? You're sleeping. And it's the natural rhythm of the body. You sink down into this REM sleep, the body is paralyzed, you process the day's stuff, and have these dreams. I also believe that the soul doorway opens up and you're receiving downloads and data from your higher self, or whatever you want to call that, but you're paralyzed. And then normally the paralysis goes away and then you wake up. So you never really have an experience of being paralyzed.
Sorry.
What she's talking about in a night terror or sleep paralysis is that you wake up into consciousness a little bit, but your body is still paralyzed. Now, you're not fully awake, but you're awake enough to have the sensation of the paralysis. That's scary.
Yeah.
Because you can't move. All right, now, keep that over here on the shelf. Now I want to talk about this idea of the waking mind that sees life, the mind that's sitting in here going, I'm in a chair, I'm listening to this guy talk, this mind that we identify as ourselves. That mind is asleep when we're in dreamland. And in dreamland, we are having psychic intuitive experiences, we're having messages from our higher self, we are connecting to the greater energies in life. It's a beautiful and vast landscape that we connect to in the dream state. The sleep paralysis moment it's that waking mind that thinks, that shuts all of the spiritual perception abilities down completely because it's a rational thinking mind, isn't fully present. It's just present enough to be like, oh yeah, I'm in my room, I think. Right? The perception energy is fully present for greater energetic experiences that are in the room, that are, by the way, in this room right here, right now. Right here, right now, we are filled with light beings and consciousness and stuff that's invisible and mysterious, other dimensions that we connect to. The quantum physicists, if we could bring one into the room right now, would explain that the other dimensions that we kind of sort of know about are present right here, right now. We just can't perceive them.
Ugh.
That's available to us when our conscious mind is half asleep. But we're paralyzed, and we're awake just enough to know that we can't move and that we feel like we're in danger. And then the imaginative mind adds something to the experience to explain the terror we feel that we cannot move and that we cannot breathe. And so what I would say is that you were perceiving energies in the room that were always there, that are always there, that are always around us, that are mysterious and not knowable or seeable or feelable, but that can be perceived when the rational mind is asleep. But that the fearful part of us says, I can't breathe, I can't move, therefore this energy that I perceive must be evil. Make sense?
Yeah.
I really believe this. Like, I believe that it's a mistake. Now, that doesn't mean that all energies are beautiful and lofty, and some energies are thick and dark and scary and they'll make you depressed. But I don't think that they're evil, crawling, charred, horrible.
Would you consider it like a hallucination? Like if someone hallucinates frequently, like in normal day life, would you consider that something like a dream or something? Like
Well, yes and no. I mean, I have to say this, that I would be very curious about exploring that person's energetic sensitivities to being connected to perceiving that which is invisible to other people. And we'd have to ask other
At the back of your
questions as
head.
well, because there's ways in which that sensitivity can be so extreme that it might interfere with their rational ability to function on a normal level. And there are things, that diagnoses that are associated with that might be present. That'd be a long explanation. I'm going to try to get as many people